Hey, what's up? I'm Amina Rose, and this is Amina Seen It. Right now, we're going to review part one of the Where is Wendy Williams documentary. Opening the show, they show the director, Will. Automatically, I'm thinking shark. He has not been there from the start. It feels like he's a vulture. He's trying to get her this podcast deal. I feel like he's using her.
Showtime. Can I at least see the shot first, please? I just want to make sure I look like money. I look like something? Okay.
And I say this for three different reasons. One, she hasn't pushed him away. She pushes everyone away that does not allow her to intake alcohol or whatever else she wants. Two, she's clearly not well, and he doesn't want to say anything because he wants to be around.
You know, one of the things I think her fans are concerned about is her health. Are you concerned at all about her mental health?
In regards to Wendy's health, I'm not going to say that I'm concerned as if I'm worried about her.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
But there's some times where Wendy's just a little bit more aggressive. She's just a little bit more demanding. You know, I don't know what it is. I don't know if there was something special in her water.
There have been random people around you, getting money, getting paid, whatever the case may be.
Stealing money from me. I have no idea where we are.
I think she's losing memory.
Anybody could look at her and tell this is not just alcohol. There's something more going on.
So Wendy Williams had a wad of money. And he's like, what are you doing with this? Because the camera cuts on. And I guess he sees the wad of money. And she's like, you gave me this money. You know? So I guess now I'm not saying I know this for sure. This is the feeling I get when he speaks or when I'm watching him on the documentary. He takes whatever he wants and then she gets whatever she wants. Wendy doesn't like her sister, Wanda, because Wanda doesn't let her drink. She consistently asks this guy for reassurance. She said that's her friend who's cute, which means, you know what that means. This Will is not a good look. They keep asking, are you concerned? And he never says he's concerned for her because he doesn't care. And he also says, I have a friend that's going to help you work out. You know, I think that's his buddy. I think he's trying to get money from Wendy and spread it around to all his friends. I really feel that way. I know her and Booth is not cool anymore, but I think he used to be a really good friend to her. But I do think Wendy Williams is really hard to deal with. And people that don't let her drink, she doesn't want around her. And I'm sorry, but she made the mistake when she was in court of telling the judge that she didn't want her son around. And that's because she wanted her alcohol, unhealthy food, and she didn't want her son to say anything. They did touch on the subject of why her bank account was frozen, and that's because while her son was taking care of her, it was an excess of money being taken out. Is her son, Kevin Jr., used to a lot of money? I believe so. But if Whitney was cognizant, she would pay for everything that Kevin Jr. asked for anyway, because as was said, she gives him money to overcompensate for her alcoholic addiction. So you have the assistant, the female with all that hair and stuff like that, when they're driving around because she's trying to get a vape or something and they keep giving her the bag and Wendy's not getting what she wants. I believe they knew what she wanted and the cameras were on. I think when the cameras go off, they give her the alcohol that she wants. That is why in the documentary, after the cameras cut off, they was like, oh, we went straight home. And Wendy was knocked out, house a mess. They're definitely feeding her that alcohol. It matters whether they are or aren't, but Wendy's just going to keep firing whoever's around her to get the people that will give her what she wants. She has no regard and she does not care. So where is this person that's supposed to be watching her and watching over her funds? Because Wendy is clearly still getting intox under their care. And then the camera guys are going to ask Will, do you think she's been drinking? And he's like, no. Listen, did you see, well, I don't know if you watched that documentary. At some part of the documentary, when he's waking her up and he's like, you got to get up. Now she starts talking, we're going to go out and then we're going to have a drink. And he's like, why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me that? He wants her to be quiet because the cameras are rolling, because he looks like he's about to walk out, but he doesn't walk out because he doesn't know what she's going to say to the camera. And then you see her apologize later and be like, I'm sorry. And, you know, they're trying to like whisper and stuff like that. So yeah, she's got a bunch of vultures around her. And man, I grew up on Wendy. So this is actually dear to my heart. It looks like she's suffering from dementia. She comes and goes. I don't think this is a laughing matter. And I think for anyone that says she gets what she deserves needs to shut up. And the reason I say that is because life is full of peaks and valleys. No one should decide what kind of punishment should be made for another person. For those people that say that, their life is usually a mess. Anyway, this has been Amina Seen It, my review / recap of the Wendy Williams documentary part 1. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.